Hello everyone, my name is Michele Mellis and welcome to today's question of the day. This is also a part of my Letting Go and Release series. I've been asking you all to think about and consider what sort of clutter is in your life right now that's been holding you hostage. And I see clutters two different ways. One is mental ego clutter, that chatter, those negative thoughts, that negative energy, and the other is physical clutter. And it's important to figure out if you have one or the other. Many of us have both. So today my question for you actually centers around that physical clutter. And it's a very simple question. Are you a hoarder? Do you save everything? Now, I am a really mushy, romantic woman, and I do have what I call my love boxes, and in these boxes are where I will put ticket stubs or special cards or special letters. But I'm talking about not throwing away magazines, let's say, or keeping books and you having stacks and stacks of books that you will probably never read again. I'm talking about holding on to things maybe from past relationships that are stacked away in boxes. I live in Manhattan, and we really appreciate square footage in our apartments. But what was interesting is for the first time this year, I ended up getting a storage room. And it made perfect sense at the time because I wanted to get the clutter out of my home office. I love my home office. We're in my home office right now. I picked a beautiful shade of blue. I always have these wonderful candles and incense. I have plants and flowers. I've created this safe and sacred and warm and creative space for me to work in. And when it gets cluttered, I feel it. The minute I walk in this room and I see stacks of mail that I haven't read or stacks of magazines, y'all, I found magazines this week that are from 3 years ago. Why I'm holding on to them, I'm not quite sure. I believe at the time I really put the strong intention that I was going to get back to them and read every single article, which I did not. So in any case, I ended up getting this storage facility, and this week I had to go there because I wanted to put more stuff. It just so happens it was boxes and things like that for the holiday ornaments we put on the tree. And all of a sudden I walk in there and I see these boxes I don't remember putting there. And I don't even know what's in them. Surely what's in them cannot be that important if I don't even remember. And you know what? It wasn't. It was a box of stuff that I do not need in my life anymore. I'm talking about old mail. I have no idea why I was holding on to it. So ask yourself the question, are you a hoarder? Is there one particular room that you maybe just use as the, I don't want to deal with this, I'm going to throw it in here? We need to release and let go of that clutter that we don't need, that we don't use. And another thing I want you to consider as well is, are there things in your home, excuse me, in your home that you don't use anymore, that is still also taking up space? Things like an extra DVD player, or a TV that you don't use. Maybe there's clothing that you haven't worn in a year or more. Take inventory of that too. If you haven't used it, if you haven't even thought about it in a year or more, maybe it's time to donate it. You can donate your books to libraries, to hospitals, to the school system, as well as electronics and things like that. When you make space, when you clear out physical clutter, you are making room for more ideas and for more good to show up. Not necessarily more physical stuff, but the very good that you are trying to bring into your life. So, be gentle with yourself. I know how challenging it can feel to release and let go. I am here to support you, and as always, you can always post your comments on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/designyoursuccess, or please feel free to send me an email, michele@designingyour-.com. Have a tremendous weekend, and stay tuned for next week's questions of the day. Bye-bye.